I've known him for well over 15 odd years. He's always been a humble human being. Most importantly, he does what he loves with a passion, and he really cares about his people. He's taken time out of his busy schedule to be here today, ladies and gentlemen. So can we please give a warm welcome for Mr. Roach Bridgeman, please. I should say Roach Bridgeman, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, C. Hey, can we make some noise for C, please? He's a legend, you know. Mr. C in the building, you know. Love. All right, so guys, I'm going to be doing a poetry performance. Carib Co asked me to do a poetry performance about COVID. I know it's a bit morbid, but I thought what I'll do is I'll use the poems that I was creating during the lockdown. So when I was at home during lockdown, like everybody else was, I thought to myself, let me try and wake up at least once a week and try and write something fresh, remember it, record it, and put it onto Instagram. So I'm going to perform a few of those poems for you today. They might fit within the constraint of an Instagram video. Please don't judge me for that. That's because they were for Instagram initially, all right? I'm going to get straight into it. God bless them. Facing loss in this time is testing. We don't know what's destined, but so many push on, get back in their zone, working from home, taking care of their self and their own. God bless them. This situation is arresting. No cell, no cuff, but still freedom's a must. And soon you'll be able to knock that idiot neighbor next door to cuss. But for now, we're inside our door, banging our doors as if we were in prison. How can you see difference in a time like this and still want division? This is a rare time where people see people just as people. No choice but to pull together like thread and needle. Our future's not sewn up, so we have to pattern. Stitch ourselves up at the seams and push down to flatten. It's gonna take a lot of push, a lot of strength, and we haven't started yet. This is the long way home and we haven't yet departed yet. So God bless. All we can do is our best. And you needn't worry about the rest. Thank you, that's the first one. All right, let's get straight into the next one. Do as much as you can. You have your left and you have your right hand. So do as much as you can handle. Don't let anyone dismantle your candle. End your game, blow out your flame. Play by your own rules. Too often we get stressed out by fools, made to feel inadequate by a bunch of idiots chatting shit. We need to do what we can do for ourselves. No limits, no expectations. Do whatever limits your frustrations. So find your balance. Sing two ballads. Make up with a friend you've been fighting, or do some writing, or reconnect with your inner cook, or get reading and put your head in a book. It's your clock, so you tick to your top. But be original, keep them on their toes. Don't rush to be a savage and upload, but set speed. If it brings you joy, then whoa, spread your sauce like soy. Do for yourself. Do what you can. Do what you want. We've never known a time like this before, so it's a time to bond. Yeah. Come on. Next one. Keep it real with me and I'll keep it real with you. Keeping up and acting this time is a catch-22. Most of us are isolating for 22, so how many internet interviews have I watched today? About 22. How many snacks have I eaten? At least 22. So when you get caught out in a lie, it's a catch-22. Jokes aside, let's keep it real. Forced isolation leaves many people feeling like they're ready to kill. 22 hours lockdown, 2 hours to jog or go to the shop. You say you're holding it down when it's really on top. So why continue to play a role when the act can stop? None of us are above pain. None of us can avoid strain. But they say it takes for painful strain to make a muscle become stronger. But equally, painful strain can mean a muscle remains injured for longer. So you see, hurt can be so close to happy. But just promise me, however you deal with this shit, just do it honestly. Keep it real with me and I'll keep it real with you. How you feel is how you feel. No one can judge your point of view. Thank you. Like, some of these poems are written in a time when people were actually scared of COVID and that. Remember them times when you're actually scared to go out? Like, so some of them might seem a little bit scary or scared. I've got past that. I've had COVID about 3 times, so I'm all right now. But let me get into the next one. As we all try to maneuver the best way to cope with coping, people empty promise their households are hopeful, but are outside with no hope in hoping. Stay indoors, it can lay in pause, infectious. I was once told my smile could be, but I genuinely can't remember the last time that somebody smiled at me. No contact, not even eyes want that. It's an optical illusion trying to pour the solution, but then I gotta think, is what I pour half full or half empty? Breathe before you blink. How can I maintain a can-do when giving up starts to tempt me? A can-do mentality, PMA, positive mental attitude. Try to never allow bad times to look back at you. Never. You gotta do for yourself. This is the time to look after your own health. Yeah. That was a freestyle at the end because I forgot the end of the poem, but don't watch that. If anybody asked, it was supposed to go like that. Alright? Don't judge me. Alright. Let's get into the next one. This is the last one actually. Do you know what? Mr. C can attest to this. I remember when me and C first met, I was actually doing poetry in a comedic way. Remember the comedy poetry? I find it so hard to write comedy poetry now. I don't know why. But this one is as close as I can get to poetry as possible. I apologize to the children in the building as well. So you might want to cover their ears a little bit because it's a bit nasty. You gotta learn. I love it when the day feels good. You wake up, you don't feel the morning wood, it's settled. Everything is as it should. It's fresh, it's like it pinched its nose and held its breath. Why? No hiccups in the day, it's a win. Smooth as the back of freshly trimmed 0.5 faded skin. Sharp, push to start, it's that simple. Nothing can get under my skin and rise me red like pimple. It's these days that we want to chase and cherish again. Stepping in front of the mirror, remember to perish and face your sin. All because of how great the day has been. Too good to be true, too good for me and you. But sometimes things can just go and be good. But we overanalyze, second guessing. Grab up and grips a good day like Fug Passion and learn never to pack and shake your blessing. Thank you. R.I.P. Jamal Edwards. Miss you, brother.
Thank you very much. Come, Aaron, man. We're just going to have a little discussion, ladies and gentlemen, with the young man, Aaron. And also, we're going to bring out another one of my good friends, one of my comedy brethren. This time, we're going to see him perform later on. We'd like to welcome, please, White Yardie as well, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to have a